starting the broadcast right now.
Let
Yeah.
people join and then,
Okay,
I
so the
mean,
broadcast has
what?
started. It's live right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. I'll just post this link on the this thing,
Facebook
the
page.
page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Shivatsan, can you hear us? I'll just wait for people to join in. So I tried calling Samitra. I guess Samitra is already on that
Where
call.
is he? So you left that call?
Yeah, I left that call. I had to host this call, so I had to leave.
Acha, okay, change.
Yeah,
People came in. Aditya.
Aditya is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Srivatsan here.
Oh, hi Shivatsan.
Hi. And can we start?
Yes, sure. Tell me what questions do you have?
Yeah, about on-campus jobs. People told that it was really tough to bag on-campus job like part-time jobs in the first year.
Okay.
So, what
Ex-
is how does it work?
okay. In fact, it's not actually very
Hello.
difficult to get an on-campus part-time job.
Okay.
You can go to jobs.ufl.edu and
Okay.
hello. Yeah, and that is where you'll find all the part-time jobs that are available on campus. And there are a variety of jobs like dining, housing, libraries, and there'll be a lot of vacancies in the beginning of the semester. So apply early, and you'll be good to go.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So just asking, we cannot apply now, right?
Uh, just a second. I think Nisarg will be able to answer that better. Nisarg, can you hear me? Nisarg, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So can you answer this question?
Yeah, what is it?
He's asking right that
Yeah.
can he apply for the part-time jobs before coming to UF?
Of course you can. There is jobs.ufl.edu, that's the portal. But the thing is that already, as you know, there are like few jobs and so many applicants. So the best way to job a get is apply online and then see the manager. So unless that's the easiest way to get a job. So if you cannot meet the manager in person, it's really difficult to get that particular job. So you can start applying and then come over here, see the manager, and you need to be really lucky. It's all about luck for the job, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely apply online, but then the best wise thing to do is come here and see the manager, and it's good to go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, I have a question actually regarding this assistantships. I know for a fact that ISOM program doesn't provide any assistantships as such, but is there any way to apply for assistantships in other departments, and what is the probability of securing one?
Yeah. Are you from ISM?
Yeah.
Yeah. Darshi, can you take this one? She's from ISM.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Uh, Hi. Actually,
Hi.
ISOM, yeah, you are right. ISOM doesn't provide any assistantship, but it's pretty difficult to get in other department as an assistantship because usually if I tell you, like usually ISOM people apply for CS assistantships, but over there they prefer people from as well as PhD in their departments. So it's not I mean, you really won't be able to get into an assistantship in any other department. Frankly
Okay.
speaking, it's pretty difficult. So I don't think that what you think is even possible. Like people really don't get in other departments as an assistantship, but you can
Okay.
get into other departments in some other kind of jobs, not as an assistantship or a teaching assistant.
Oh, you mean part-time jobs in other departments?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thanks,
yeah,
Sarchi.
yeah, anytime.
Okay, so I believe we have Ravi with us. Ravi, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, one question is there for me. That is
Okay,
regarding the housing. Many of us are planning to take the Stonebridge apartments, but the
okay,
payment of fees is a very big headache for us. It is not accepting the wire transfer or online transfer, so around I guess 20 to 30 people are looking for this. If IGSA can do something with respect to payment or through person, it will be really helpful. And what is the payment which you have done to give us some clarity and some inputs?
okay, Ravi. Nisarg, are you taking this one?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it talk. I mean, you can go on. I can put my input in between.
Nisarg, are you going ahead with this?
Dude, I didn't hear the question completely. Can you repeat?
Basically, okay, wait, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Basically, his concern is that sitting in India, he's not able to gauge the options for payment to the Stonebridge office. So he wants to know what are the various options of payment.
Uh, what we did was we did an international courier of the international demand draft. That is what Stoneridge prefers. They'll give you like the details whichever you want. Which I think Soumitra he created a document on Facebook and which pretty much very clearly said how to do it. But the
In the
if
document which
you
you mentioned, I have seen about the options. Nothing is mentioned about the payment. Only international wire transfer is not possible. That is what the information is. You have to do it via money order or uh, international DD.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the only option because they won't. Stoneridge doesn't have any other options. But
Okay,
the
can we
other
do
thing
it
you can
after
do is
coming
you
over there?
can
Can we do
if
it
you have
after
a
coming
female.
over there? Hello?
Sorry.
Can we do it after coming there? After coming to UFL, can we make the payment and take the room?
If you can convince Stoneridge, then yeah, sure. But I don't think they do it. You have to do it like from India because that's what we did. That's what everyone else did.
Okay, so you have taken by a international DD only.
Yeah,
Or if you can find someone who lives in Gainesville and who's willing to pay for you, then y'all can work out a deal, and that would be another
exactly.
option.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Are there any other concerns?
Okay, guys. I know that you guys are on many Facebook, WhatsApp groups. So if your friends on WhatsApp, if they cannot, hey, what's your name? Kunal, you there? Does anyone have any questions?
Okay, my question is to Kunal. Kunal is from mechanical, right? So I want to know what are the courses, etc. for mechanical and which course is good for SMDM, how to go about the course registration, etc. Kunal is there, I can ask him.
I'm not sure Kunal is here. Kunal, are you there? Darshi,
Yes, yeah, no, sir. Sorry, I was on the call.
yeah, I know. Do you know if Kunal is there?
Kunal is actually on the call with Soumitra. What happened?
No, there's a question for Mac. Oh, Akash is there?
I
Akash is not there.
no, here people are not able to join actually.
There are some people with three links now. People are getting confused. Many people are asking me questions.
Okay, yeah. So meanwhile, while they come, if you guys have any other question or if you have questions from your WhatsApp group, ask them to post in the chat and we can answer them.
Yeah, we can
I'll
answer.
yeah, I'll call Kunal and Akash to get them on the call. So as soon as
Okay.
they are there, they'll answer your question.
Okay, yeah, I am here right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kunal, there's a
Kunal,
question for you.
you
Okay.
can brief about the mechanical masters, that is assistantship, how to approach the internships, opportunities, part-time jobs, etc. And you are from SMTM background, right?
Yes,
If
I
I'm
am
not
from
wrong.
SMTM.
Yeah. What courses are advised for us? I'm also from SMTM, so which professor is better to approach? How to get a RER, TA, etc. You can
Okay,
brief about
see,
it.
first of all, it depends completely on your interest and whatever courses you would like to take. However, there are in SMDM, if you're from SMDM specialization, there are 5 core courses that you need to complete throughout the 4 semesters or 3 semesters that you'll be taking. Apart from that, you can
Okay.
take courses from TSFD as well as DSC.
Okay.
Basically, the mechanical department has a rule wherein you have to complete 18 credits out of your 30 credits from your major, that is mechanical department, and the 12 credits can be from any other department apart from mechanical.
Okay.
But a
So it
minimum
can be
of
from
eight,
electronics or computer science or anywhere.
yes, they can be from any other department, computers, industrial, or electronics. But at least minimum of 18 credits should be from a mechanical department.
That's really good. That's really good option. I'm looking for a for computer
Okay,
programming job.
and regarding the professors, there is a dropout period in the first week of in the first week that your classes begin. So during that period, you can attend a bunch of classes and you can judge according to your preferences and your interests, whatever class and whatever professor suits you the best. You can
Okay,
register for
demo
those
classes
courses.
option is available.
Yeah, it's not exactly I wouldn't call it a demo class, but yeah, in the first week, you can attend a lot of classes and you can judge according to your
Okay,
interests and
that is
preferences.
before the registration, before the classes commencing or after the classes commencing, because you have orientation on 17th and classes begin from 24th. So that is before
Okay,
24th
so
or after 24th.
the registration is way before 24th. You should keep checking the website when the registrations open. I would suggest you that keep a track of when the registrations open, because once they do, the classes they get filled up really fast. So you should book a seat in advance for your class
Yeah,
if
they
you are
already
really
opened and one
intended.
of the courses already closed.
Yeah, so if you're really interested in a particular course, I suggest you book it right away.
Dude, the registration already started, I guess. Once you clear
Yeah,
your
it already
holds,
started.
it's already on ISIS.
Yes, it's already on IC. So you should book your seat right away.
Yeah, but for that you need to clear your holds, like the insurance hold and stuff. That's what the like usually more all internationals have that particular hold. So as soon as you clear your health insurance and stuff, you are good to register the course right now.
Yeah, regarding the insurance, I was not clear. I signed up the form for clearing the whole, but I didn't properly understand it. We need to take the university insurance, right?
Yeah, did you take the PSI Gold Insurance?
No, Kunal, this time
PSA
it's
Gold
changed.
Insurance.
Oh,
This
this
time
time
it's
it's changed.
changed. Yeah, they have university as their own insurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can take the university wala.
Yes, the university insurance would be the most ideal insurance that you would take. It would cover all the clauses that the university requires.
I would like to interrupt here. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually this time, it's not just the university insurance, it's the PSI Platinum plan. Last time it was Gold plan, I guess, but this time it's PSI Platinum plan.
Okay.
So, just for information.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then you then
before us it was silver. They accepted silver before us.
Right, right.
So
Okay,
they
okay.
just changed it.
so I guess each year they just keep on.
Yeah, they keep escalating the rates, I guess.
Nisar, by the way, you can brief about the location of Gainesville.
What?
How far is from location of Gainesville? How far it is from Miami or any other Tampa or any good places nearby? And how is the life over there? Apart from the academic and curriculars, is there anything which is really happening there? And what are the Indian students usually prefer to hang out at the weekends or some other times?
Yeah, sure. I think this is as you all know, like Florida is the best place to live in America. So Gainesville Airport, basically about Gainesville, it's a really good location. Weather-wise, it's perfect. It's as good as India. It's not, it doesn't go too hot or too cold. So weather-wise, it's awesome. There are some really good beaches around us. So like there are places like Augustine and Daytona Beach and stuff. You can Google it out. Google it out. Um, People like us, we usually rent a car and we usually go to this Augustine and Daytona beaches. And the place is really happening. Gainesville, we've got a good downtown. We've got because it's a student town, and also our Indian community is huge over here. So as Samitra said before, we do a lot of cultural events and stuff. So like the first week that you'll come in, there's an Indian community over here. They'll do an orientation. They'll give you like it's a free lunch orientation sort of stuff. They'll make you aware with all this stuff going around. So it's pretty good. Yeah, it's really happening town. Even though it's small, it's really happening. I know it's hard to believe back in India, but trust me, a year that is, I've been here for a year, and I never knew like how it passed. It's really quick over here, so should be fun. And yeah, I know because a lot of my friends in other universities, like in California and Texas, they find their places really boring at times, but it's not the case over here. It's really happening. This town is really good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear.
Okay, so our President Soumitra is here.
Hi, Samudra.
करके मत बोला. Anyway, okay. So, what were the questions going on?
Yeah, it's about the Gainesville as a town and activity. If you wanna shed some light, I already told them about the orientation that they'll go through and stuff.
Right.
Do you wanna share something about the Diwali events and stuff?
I already told them everything about that in the beginning, but there isn't much after that.
But I guess we have new people over here. I don't know.
So Diwali, mostly it's people getting together. Other than that, we're not really. We need a license to use firecrackers in the city, so we don't really do that. But people come, they perform different. If you have any skills, people dance, they sing on the stage, and there's food. There are some games, and so on. Other than that, there is also Praharsha in early September, which is an event by ASHA, which is an NGO. So they have this event which is usually held in the Rights Union. That is also big. People usually perform there. Once you come here, you will know all of this. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so guys, there's a question about internships, the eligibility of internship. I think Kunal or Samitra, can you guys shed some light on it?
I'm sorry?
There's a question on eligibility for internship. Like when do people are eligible for an internship?
Okay, so it varies very, very widely, okay, from person to person.
No, it's about university eligibility. Like, what is the university requirement for completing that, like enrolling for an internship?
Many branches don't even have internships as compulsory. Which particular branch was this question for?
You didn't mention the branch. Wait, who is this guy? Akash?
I think Ravi had this question.
No, Madhu here. Madhu, I had this question.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a doubt like how many minimum credits that you must complete before you be eligible for an internship. Like you said, like for the mechanical.
There is no minimum credits usually. Usually there is no minimum credits, but what companies will look for is what you have learned and what you can contribute.
Yeah, no, Samitra.
Mechanical department. I'd like to interrupt here.
Yeah.
For the mechanical department, it's a minimum of 18 credits that you need to complete before you can work as an intern anywhere.
Dude, I think it's not just for mechanical, it's for the overall. It's the I-20 law that you need to have completed one academic year before you can do the part-time stuff. So it's 18 credit hour because by 18 credit hour you can complete an academic year. So it's technically an academic year, but practically it's 18 credit hours. So you need to have completed 2 semesters over here, fall and spring.
Okay.
Okay, see, I don't know
Okay.
that. As a PhD student, never
Okay.
had to.
I have another doubt. So these
Yes.
18 credits should it be particularly from the I'm doing it from the EC department. So should
I
the
cannot hear you clearly, Madhu.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Okay. Should this 18 credits should it be particularly from the EC department, or I can take a mix of EC and CS? Like I'm trying to take a
So
few courses from CS also. So is
yes, so
it
you
just that?
can do that. It depends on your rules. It depends on the rules of your department. So your department probably has a graduate student handbook
Okay.
or
Yeah.
something of the sort, right? That will specify the exact number of credits you can take from outside the department,
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Thanks.
right? Yeah.
Or I guess there was a question on loans. Who can answer
Uh-huh.
that? There was a question on loans.
Yeah.
Can you go on and brief about loans? Like how is the loan system here in US?
Here in the US,
Yeah, somebody wants to ask about the loans that you get in US, education loans.
right? So in the US, the interest rate is much lower on a loan, but everything depends on your credit history and so on. And since most people come here, they're new, they don't really have a credit history.
Okay, Soumitra, I think you need to tell them what a credit history is, what social means.
Okay, so a credit history is where all these credit unions which give out loans and banks and stuff, they have your history of how you have repaid your loans. So usually the way people build it up is using credit cards, which is essentially a loan. So they take you how much loan have you taken and how much of it have you paid back on time. That decides your credit history, and you need to have a good history in order to get a good loan. That's the way it usually works. But yes, other than that, the most important fact is that the interest rates here are low, and if you can somehow get a loan with somebody, then sure.
Okay, I guess I have some more info on it. So
Mhm.
basically here credit info works on based of your sponsor because you guys like new here. Okay, first you need to know what a social security is. So social security is a card that you get here when you have a job in your hand, you get an offer letter, you go to the social office. So it's basically your connection to the federal government on how your behavior in USA is. Like it depends upon your economic status.
Basically, you
So that
become
is
a
some
person when you get an SSN over here. You become a person in the US.
right. Thanks. So yeah, as Kunal said, it's about your identity over here. So what usually happens is because you are new to US, banks usually don't give you as much loan as you want. So what you need to do here is you need to get a sponsor. Like if you know someone who lives in US, like say your uncle or some far cousin, if he can sign as your sponsor, then then you can use their credit history to get a loan to you. So if you are considering taking loan in US, you need to find a good sponsor who has been living here long. So by what I mean by living here long is that they have good credit history. So that's basically about, and yeah, US loans here are usually interest rates are usually 4 to 5% as compared to 12 to 13% back in India. So it's wise to get it over here, but at the same time it's difficult because you are new here. So that's all about loans over here.
The only thing I'd like to add to that is about SSNs. You cannot get an SSN unless you're going to get paid. So unless you have a job, you cannot get an SSN.
Yeah, and job official on campus job,
Yes.
not the cash job.
Okay. So
Hello.
yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Somitra. Actually, this question is about loans which you were talking about earlier. I mean, from the banks here in India. So I have taken a loan here, and the bank says that they will pay the amount directly to university. Sorry.
And the
So,
university will not take that. My bank said that to me as well.
oh, okay. So what is the alternative?
Demand draft.
Demand draft. Okay.
Drawn
So
on the name of the university. My UFL will have, or even the bursar's office will have the exact instructions of what to write on the demand draft. Usually it is University of Florida, Gainesville.
Yeah, it is University of Florida.
Okay.
Payable at
Okay. So demand draft is not will not be an issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But still confirm with the bursar first. They usually reply your emails really quickly. So ask them that what is the payable name and what is the payable area. So just to be sure.
Fine. I will ask. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. What's happening?
Someone is trying to call. Guys, we cannot move to any other call now because it will be too much time for them.
Darshi, can you get off for some time? Sorry. Guys, if you guys don't have many questions, can we let other people on the call?
Those who are not able to join the call, they can still watch the call. They watch this entire video live.
Okay, whoever is watching the call and have a question, just post on the group chat so we can accommodate you guys.
I'm leaving for now. Thanks, guys. Thanks, sir. Thanks, Kunal. Thanks, Soumitra.
No problem.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
So
we
guys,
have
are there any other questions?
People as of now on the call.
Hey, there is a question. If someone can answer on the chat, it says that how do we get about course registration in deciding what course to go about in the first semester, second and third, and etc.
Okay, so many departments, the way I look at it, many departments have core courses which are mandatory. So you have to do some of those courses in the first semester, right?
It's not necessary to do them in the first semester itself. It's just
depends on your department. Some departments have different rules. Every department has different rules.
Yes.
Correct. So that question has to be specific for which department, whoever is asking.
Okay, I
think we have a new member, Kanishk. Kanishk would like to ask some questions.
Yeah, Kanishk. Kanishk, you can actually ask here. Turn on your microphone.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, anyway, about the course registration, I wanted to add one thing. So when you register for the course, look at the code of the course. If it's a 5,000 or 6,000 level course, 6,000 level courses are usually tougher than the 5,000 one. So usually what people do is they start with taking 5,000 level course in the first sem and the second sem, and then they build up on the following 3 courses in the coming semesters. So if you don't feel comfortable with that particular line of specialization, you can change it in the next semester. So that's why it's wise thing to go with 5,000 level courses in the first sem.
Okay, if anybody's from materials here, materials you cannot take 5,000 level courses, you have to take 6,000 level courses only in material science.
Okay.
Right, so wait, do people have questions right here? Sai?
Okay, we have a new member, I guess, Sai. Sai would like to ask some questions, I guess.
Do you have any specific questions, Sai?
I've already asked a question on bank
okay,
account.
You did. What was the question again?
How soon can we open the bank account? Like how many
First
days
day here.
For us?
First day.
Yeah.
You can open it as soon as you go to the bank.
Oh, okay, fine then.
And you will have most of your documents because they'll mostly need a passport, your I-20, probably your admit letter, and that's about it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I guess Kanishk also wants to ask something he just said.
Okay.
And I guess
if you are listening to us,
Mahajan also has a question.
Yeah, Canada, we have accommodation over. I mean, we have space over here. If you want to join in right now, you can. He was trying to call a little earlier. Can you hear?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask a specific question regarding the CS department. Is anyone from CS here? A specific course in the CS department, that's bioinformatics.
Oh, bioinformatics. That I guess will be hard to answer because we don't really have any people online right now who are from CS.
Alright, dude, even if we
did you try and contact any of the people mentioned on that list from the CS department?
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
Okay. Do that, and they should be able to answer all your questions.
Okay.
And guys, no offense, but we would like to answer some generic questions over here so everyone can listen to it and So let's not try and go to any specific specifications
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, is this called?
I cannot hear you, Nisarg.
Is this call being recorded?
I believe
Yes,
so.
it is recorded and it is being broadcasted live. And once this call ends, it will be available for viewing later also. So people who
Exactly.
cannot watch this video right now, if for some reason they can watch it later and their questions will be answered.
And
Hmm.
how about part-time, Soumitra?
So part-time jobs,
Yeah.
according to me, you should look for a part-time job only if you really, really need one.
Okay.
Okay? Because
Okay.
I've seen people struggling with their studies because of working on part-time jobs. And your main goal here is to study. And believe me, once you get a job, you'll be able to repay all your loans and take care of all the expenses right away. So that is not an issue. Correct?
Okay.
So unless you're really cash strapped, there is really no need to look for a part-time job. And if you are looking for a part-time job, there are many options. There is jobs.ufl.edu, there's the Gator Dining website, there is also the O'Connell Center website, the Rec Sports website, Rights Union website. Basically, any department on campus, as long as they need students, they will put up posts. And most of these posts will show up on jobs.ufl.edu under OPS positions.
Okay.
Okay, look for OPS positions, not student positions when you search on that website.
Fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Only Gator Dining will not show up. Gator Dining has to be filled separately on their website.
Oh, fine then.
Anybody else has a question? Nisarg, do you see if anybody else has a question? I cannot really see her.
I guess Kunal Munial has some questions.
Yeah, sure. Kunal, what's up? When does the career fair happen? The career fair, let me check the exact dates for this semester.
I guess it happens in October.
Usually in October,
Usually
and
in October.
there will be one in the spring as well.
And I think if you go on the calendar, the academic calendar for this year, they'll
It
have
will
the
show up.
exact
It will
date
also
posted.
show up on the CRC website,
Yes.
which is crc.ufl.edu.
September 29th and 30th is this year's career fair.
This falls.
Yeah, this fall.
Okay.
And it's a 2-day career thing, and the first day is non-technical, second day is technical. People usually don't go on the non-technical day, but I strongly advise you go on both the days because you don't know where you end up getting a job. So
Engineering
yeah,
students, means some people have opportunities on both days. Engineering students.
yeah, but I would suggest that for experience, you go on both the days. Talk on the first day too, so you can have an idea that what kind of questions a hirer will ask you, employer will ask you, and you can use them for the second day. So try and get both the days working for you. Okay, guys. One more thing over here regarding the career and those career fairs. All that matters is your CV, your resume. Start working on and building up on it right now because it's whatever they see you is in that piece of paper that is your resume. So if you have a good resume, if you have a strong CV, you really have a good chance. But if you don't, okay. By the way, one thing: Indian resume style and US resume style is totally different. So search it out on Google, see what the format is. Here, people don't try and read two or more multiple page resume. So it's not that if you have like page resume, you have good chances. In fact, that is even worse. Your resume has to be a one page, which is the standard format over here. Google it out. It's also different for different departments. Like EC people usually have a different format of CV. Mac people usually have a different format of CV. It is your perception. It is the employer's perception. But I was talking to an employer last career fair, and he strongly said that whatever he says is how you are presenting in the resume. That also shows your character. So focus on your resumes from right now because
Okay, Nisarg,
that's your only weapon.
sorry to interrupt you, but we just
Yeah.
have the last 20 minutes of the call, and at at 12:30, that is IST 12:30, we'll be ending the call. Sorry, I mean
Yes.
12:30. 10:30 it
10:30.
is.
10:30. At IST 10:30, we'll be ending the call, and
Yeah.
we have a new person over here, Shobit Sharma.
Yeah,
I
hi
think
guys.
Shobit has for us. Hi, Shobit.
How are you?
Hi, Shobit.
I got admit in IOSM and like yeah, just now I joined the call. Do you have any questions? Not particularly, yeah, but basically about these part-time jobs means like got to know that they are not so much. We don't have that much, but like, do we need to start applying from right here in India, or should we means like wait to land in US or start the process?
So you can start applying from India. It is not necessary. But if you apply right now, there's really no point because these jobs work at a really short notice. They don't usually call you for an interview a month afterwards.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
maybe a week before, 2 weeks before, sure, if you want to apply. But most people, they come here and apply whoever want jobs. Some of them get the jobs in the first semester, some of them don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like I have a particular doubt. Like I am going for an information science and operation management
Right.
course,
Right.
and my area of interest is in supply chain management, and I'm working like past 2 years in supply chain management.
Okay.
So means like I can contact a faculty from right now that I want to work under him. By the way, it will be not be a TA or RA, just means like as a research interest.
Sure, you can. As far as I
Okay.
know, you can.
Yes, you can definitely.
The way I would contact somebody is not asking them for money as a TA or an RA or a
Right.
job, but
Yeah.
rather show what you actually are interested in and tell
Yeah.
them that you want to work on this.
Okay. Okay. Thanks,
Right?
Soumitra, for that.
No problem. Yeah. Who is this?
Sunil, I believe.
Guys, if you're not using your microphone, please turn it off so that there's no extra noise.
Do you have any questions over here? Anyone who is listening to us who is not on the call, please post your questions. We will have limited time.
I guess Nagapandu is all also here, and do you have some questions for us?
I don't think he's like on here right now.
Okay, or do you want me to free his slot for someone else?
Sure, please do that.
Okay.
There's also Sunil. Sunil, do you have any questions?
Hi, Soumitra. I just joined. I'll ask my questions later on.
Sure.
Last question, let's put this on.
But no, if you have any specific questions,
Yes.
shoot. 'Cause you're the only person here who does have questions right now.
I do have some, but let me think
Okay,
of.
so have you gone through the document that was uploaded online on the Facebook page?
No.
Okay, so if you have not, please go through that. There is a bunch of information in there.
Okay.
And I'm sure after reading that document, you will have a bunch of questions.
Okay. So let me do that meanwhile, while I listen to other questions.
Sure. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Okay.
Nisa, can you see if there are any other people who have posted questions on the YouTube page?
No, I'm continuously rendering the page name.
can you actually write on that on the comment section of the YouTube page for people and ask people to join here if they want to?
I think we have 6 viewers right now. So
Okay,
if
do you
they
want
would
me
like to
to
join us,
type it? Wait, do
okay.
you have people doing right now? Do you have another
There are
call
no
going
comments
on?
as of now.
Okay.
I think there is a call that Aditya is attending. Is it?
There's Aditya, there's Darshi who are watching.
Yeah. Oh, there. Oh, okay.
Is there
So I,
another call going on? I'm not
yeah, I
aware.
see two calls going on right now.
Sir, can you do one thing? Can you just go on that call and tell people to migrate to this one?
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
This is confusing, man. This
Yeah,
is really
I know, I
confusing.
know. So
Yeah,
can you
yeah,
just
okay.
go on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
call
I'll
and
do
tell
that.
people to join this one? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do.
So in the meanwhile, guys, how many people are here? 1, 2, 3, and 4, apart from me and Kunal. Do you have any other questions?
I Kunal Munyal has a question.
Okay. Are we supposed to carry our passport all the time? No. You're not
I
supposed to
think
carry your
that
passport all
our
the time.
Gator ID card will be suffix of that our identity in US, right?
Yes, but not in a bar because your Gator ID will not have your age on it. Many people try to get into bars or buy alcohol with those IDs. You cannot.
So at that moment means what's the best ID card we need to carry?
So the only three kinds of IDs will work. Okay, one is your passport. Two
Okay.
is a driver's license from the US, which most probably in your case will be a Florida driver's license.
That we can't apply till we get our SSN
Right.
number.
No, you can.
No. SSN and driver's license are not related.
Okay.
You can go and get a driver's license whenever you want, as long as you can drive. Okay,
So
and the
yes,
third one is a Florida state ID.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once you get here, you will get a good idea of how to get those. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
sure.
And means like so there's no need to apply for the driving license here in India. The
Do you have an
international.
Indian driver's license?
Yeah, but there is an option for getting an international
You
driving
don't need
license.
any international driver's license.
No, that
Okay.
international driver's permit is just effectively useless over here. As long as you have an India's driver's license, in
So
the
the way
initial
it
stages,
usually works is this: we have asked the Gainesville Police Department time and again, and
Okay.
what they have said is that we do not care if you have an international driver's license. The only license that is valid in the US is an American driver's license,
Okay. That's
technically. Okay, no matter what. Still,
okay.
many people do actually drive around on their Indian driver's license. They rent cars and they go. They let you
Okay.
drive, but it's better to have a local driver's license as much as possible, and I
Oh,
get
this.
it as soon as possible.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. And if you are driving on your Indian driver's license, please make sure that you have your passport and everything. Yeah. Buy it in the US if you're trying to buy an expensive one. Yes, you do. I agree. I agree. It'll still be cheaper than India.
Okay, Soumitra, if I could interfere,
Yeah.
just like on the similar question that one of the person was asking on the license. So if I don't have an Indian license, it's still fine. Can I come there and apply for a license?
Yes, you
yes,
can.
you can.
The only thing with that is that you will have to get a learner's
Okay.
driver license.
Okay, cool.
Okay. In case if you have an Indian driver's license, you do not need a learner's license.
You
Okay.
recently did.
And also the document that you spoke of, is it at this page IGSA at UF?
No, the document that I spoke of is on the Facebook page.
Sorry?
On the Facebook page for 2015.
Oh, okay, fall 2015.
All 2015 admitted students.
Okay, thank you.
Whoever this is, could you please turn off your microphone? Perfect.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay. I can do that from here.
Kunal, can you confirm this?
Can I
Yes,
confirm?
sir.
Yeah, thing that even I had Indian license, but when I went here to get the license, I still needed a learner's license.
You do not.
You do not need a learner's license. The only advantage of having an Indian driver's license is that you can avoid a particular drug abuse test while applying for the license.
Right, you avoid that test and you can get your license in 1 day. You can go there, give the test, drive a car, done.
Yeah, exactly. But I needed the learner's license even when I had the Indian license.
Which is interesting. Nobody that I know of has had to do that.
Yes, it's not compulsory.
I got the learner's license after giving that test, and then I went to the driving test.
Okay.
Anyways, twice bring the Indian license.
Well, yeah, of course you can get a learner's license if you want. You can still be like, oh no, I need a learner's license, and they will give you one.
But it's not compulsory. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we have a new Arpit. Arpit, do you have a question?
Arpit, do you have a question?
No, I wanted to know where can I find syllabus and application about RA and TA.
Okay, so syllabus you can find on the registrar's website.
Okay.
Okay. If you go to the registrar's website, there will be a link for course listings.
Okay.
Go to the course listings.
But it was not detailed. It was just brief description.
Okay. If there is a brief description and if your department website does not have a complete syllabus, what you can do is you can email the professor asking him for one, and he will be able to give it to you.
Okay. And about RA and TA.
Yes. So which department are you from? Or which
Civil.
department are you going to?
Civil.
Civil. Okay.
Yes.
So that particular question, so every department has its own policy on RAs and TAs, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay. I personally am from material, so I don't really know much about civil, but there are a bunch of people whose names have been mentioned on that Facebook page. If you contact them, they will be able to tell you much better about RAs and TAs in civil. Does that sound good?
I guess that was good for Emila.
Okay. So we have Apurva who just joined in, right?
Yeah. I had one doubt. Can I change my roommates once I sign the lease? Rooms or roommates once I go there?
Well, yeah, you can, but it depends. You will still be on that lease. You cannot cancel lease after you sign it. You can sublease your house. Okay, but you cannot officially change that lease or cancel that lease unless you pay the cancellation fee or whatever it is, which is usually really high.
Okay.
I guess that option is also not available everywhere.
And changing for the apartment is also not allowed, I guess.
I'm sorry?
Changing the apartments is also not an option for them.
Yes, if you go by the book, then no. But we have known people who have just we like exchange roommates. We like I'll move into your apartment, you move into mine. But technically, that's not really legal.
And is it advisable to book rooms from India only, or I can do it when I reach there?
You can do it either way. You can do it either way. So it depends. If you already know people who you want to be roommates with, you can very well go and take an entire apartment with them.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Yeah. So wait, who else joined in just now?
Hiten, yeah. Do you have a question, Hiten?
Hello?
Yes.
Hiten,
yeah, I'm Hiten.
Yeah, do you have a question?
Hello?
Yes, Hiten. Go on, we're hearing you. Do you have a specific question?
No, I will just join in.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so do we have anyone else? I guess we have Apurva and I guess we had Arpit as well.
So what sort of questions have you?
Yeah, you can also post the questions, guys. If you cannot audio in, just post your questions.
I have one more doubt.
Yeah.
Do I have to decide whether I will do my PhD or I will like to pursue job interest over there within the first semester, or is that an option that I have to do it right now, like that?
Wait. Okay, so you're from civil,
Yeah,
right?
no, mechanical.
Okay, mechanical. So Kunal will be able to answer that better, I guess. Kunal and Arjun.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you don't need to right away decide whether you need to do your PhD or not.
Wait, guys, whoever is listening to this on loudspeaker, please turn off the loudspeaker.
You can very well apply for your PhD even after completion of your master's. But usually people do it in the third semester. You start applying for it, but you don't need to decide right away in the first semester.
Thanks.
Shobit, it's your loudspeaker that's speaking. Can you please turn off your loudspeaker?
Okay, sure. Sorry.
Also, I would suggest if you're looking for an internship, you start applying early. Once you come here, like in the first month itself, start applying for internships because positions get filled up really fast. So just be proactive and look for job opportunities and internship opportunities right away.
And I can apply in other states also, right? Because I've heard that Florida doesn't have a.
Yes, you can apply in other states as well.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, so the question I had a question in regards to the internship which you guys were talking about.
Okay.
So was this for the summer internship or the part-time job which would be carrying on with the core study?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question. Could you please repeat it?
The internship thing which you were guys talking about. So was this in regards to the summer internship, the official 3 months
This was
time
the summer
recommended
internship.
internship, or it was for the part-time job kind of internship?
This is the summer internship that we were talking about.
So it is recommended that we need to apply as soon as possible in the first month itself after landing over there.
Yeah, you start applying as soon as possible.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
get your resume, just build your resume and start applying, because by the first career fair you'll realize that a lot of positions in a lot of big companies have already been filled up.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Which I had another question. Which society do you guys suggest the most? Stone Ridge, Caterpillar Glades, or the club,
See,
University Club?
depends on your preferences. Stonebridge usually has bigger rooms than all other societies, and it is generally preferred that two people share a room in Stonebridge, although you can rent a room to yourself in Stonebridge as well. Stonebridge does not provide furniture, while Glades and Campus Club and Greenwich Greens, these are the apartments that usually do provide furniture. So if you can go through the document that Soumitra posted on the page, the details are right over there, and you can select according to your preference for whatever amenities do you want in your apartment.
Their furniture is good enough, or it's like it's not like the microwave or the washing machine.
No,
or the
everything is good. Everything
is good.
It won't be bad furniture. Plus, when he says there's no furniture, even Stonebridge is semi-furnished, which means that there's a fridge and a microwave and an oven and a cooking range in the kitchen.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it
Kitchen
will,
is usually
have
furnished
appliances.
in
It
all
will
the
have kitchen
apartments.
appliances. It will just not have bedroom and living room furniture.
Exactly.
Any other questions, guys? The guys who are on here right now?
Any new post?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it is a must.
And also about the insurance, where do I get the insurance? On which insurance are the best for us, suited for us?
So the insurance, the way it works is the university only allows certain insurance plans which have been recognized by the university. The list of those is on the UFIC website if you have checked it. And in there, the way I personally would go is to get the cheapest one. But again, you can go through you can go through their entire offer, or rather their policy, and see what they cover and what they don't cover. Most of them cover the same thing. The only thing that changes is the actual amount of cover that they provide. Okay, so based on that, you can decide based on your own preferences.
We can buy the insurance when we reach the UFL, right? Not before.
Yes, but you can buy it from home as well, so it's not that big of a deal. It's only those 4 or 5 options. There's like ISP, PSI, and some 2 others.
All right, one more thing. How much cash should one carry while coming to US? Just a question.
Just to be safe, around $100. You don't need cash at all, to be honest.
All right, I don't need to carry like 5,000, 6,000 like that.
No, you don't need to carry cash. Because your Forex cards will work everywhere, except on the internet. Some cards don't work on the internet.
I'm sorry, who will give me the Forex card? I don't get it.
The Forex card you can get at any bank, actually. So it's money, but in plastic form.
In India.
In India itself.
All right, okay, thanks.
Right?
And yeah, how do a person pay its tuition fees? I really don't know the procedure and they never got it. The tuition fees that
we actually did answer that question. So are you going to pay your fees using a loan?
Yeah, I'm going to use a loan.
Okay, so the best option would be to get a demand draft. If you go to the Bursar's website, there will be exact instructions on what to write on the demand draft.
Okay, I have to give the demand draft when I reach at the UFL to the center.
There's a 4-week deadline for paying your fees after the start of the semester.
Okay, after the August, 24th August.
Many people ask whether you can transfer money to the university because the bank or whichever loan agency you're taking your loan from, they ask for an account detail, for an account number. But UF as such does not provide an account number. And that is why a demand draft works better.
So it's better to carry the demand draft, right?
Yes. Or again, carrying a demand draft is not an issue because it has the university name. It cannot get stolen. I mean, nobody can cash it, so it's not a big deal.
And if you don't want to go for that option, you can convince your bank to transfer it in your personal bank account over here, and then you can pay your fee.
But he's paying using his loan, so that cannot.
Yeah,
that is not really an option.
That is something that you'll have to work out with you and your bank.
And one last one.
Yeah, go on.
Except for the tuition fees, what other fees would be required over there? I mean, like miscellaneous books.
Right.
And,
First, along with your tuition fees, there's a student fees per credit. Which is $100 something per credit. It should be there in your admit letter. If you look at it, there will be a per credit cost given. So you have to calculate based on that the number of credits you will be taking for the first semester, which for engineering students is usually 9 credits.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So 9 credits multiplied by that entire cost, tuition plus student fees, will be your fees for the university. Apart from that, you will have to pay the deposit for your apartment. Okay. Which depends. Which changes from apartment to apartment. There will be initial expenses with cell phones. Cell phones can be expensive in the first month.
Yes, there will be a deposit on your cell phone plan as well.
I'm sorry?
About that. Should I carry my phone or should I buy a phone when come over there like that?
If you already have a good phone, then you don't need to buy one when you come here. You can use it as long as it works with the bandwidth available here or the communication bands here. I don't really understand that very well. But certain phones don't work.
Yeah, that is one question. All right.
Yeah, most Android phones.
As in they don't work, as in they won't just give you 4G internet services. They'll be able to provide you 2G.
Exactly. 3G. Yeah, even 3G will work.
Okay. And what is the mobile connection cost over there? Like that I have to pay.
Again, depends on you. But you can go from anywhere from as low as $19, $20 per month to I've known people paying $80 a month.
No, my major.
Usually students like us take a plan of $20-25 per month.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am talking about the big cost: tuition fees, student fees, the
Yes.
apartment fees, and what else in the first month, or maybe when I.
Insurance. That's all. That's about it.
That's all.
Okay, Soumitra, I would like to interrupt here.
Yes.
We like to wrap up this call like in 5 minutes.
Okay.
So if anyone else has any questions, we have a few new members who've joined. Nidish, Nidish, do you have any questions for us? Hello, Nidish.
Hi, Akash Agarwal just joined this call. Akash, do you have some closing comments you want to make? He's the secretary, by the way, for the IGSA.
He's the vice president.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Mr. VP, your comments, please.
Okay, and there's also there's just Nidish, there's new one. So we like just one last question from him, and then we'll wrap this up.
Okay. Nidish, do you have a question? Can you hear us?
I don't think his microphone is working.
Yeah.
I guess now I can
If
get.
nobody has a question, can I ask one?
Yeah, sure.
Srivatal here.
I guess my option is cleared with a guy who is doing the hangout one-on-one with me. So
Okay.
I have nothing now to ask right now at this moment. I will post in the forum.
Okay,
later on.
perfect. Yep.
Thank you guys
Can I ask the
for
last
your
question?
part.
Hello?
Is there any repeated session of the same hangout is planned? Is there any another hangout session planned in future?
Yes, we are planning to do one next week. Again, hopefully with better logistics.
No problem. There is no problem because so many things are.
Hopefully, I'll be able to figure this out within next week. How to do a better webinar or a hangout.
Right.
Right.
So this one was pretty good too.
This time there was chaos because lots of parallel calls are going on.
Right. I understand because there's only a limit of 10 people on each hangout.
Guys, we are most welcome with new ideas if you have for any other website that you know of, because you guys surf on internet more than we do. So let us know if you have any broadcasting options or
Okay. So
something.
the thing is, Hangout allows us a broadcasting option. Right now, this entire video was being broadcasted live, and those who couldn't watch it live, it has been recorded and it will be uploaded, so they can watch it later as well. There's the only thing with Hangouts is that it allows 10 active participants. Although even if you're not a participant on this call, you can still ask your questions in the chat comments. Okay.
Yeah. So Srivatsan, you had a question. You were saying.
Yes. Regarding course registration, yeah, I understand. I kind of understand how the process works, but I'm a little confused on how we actually decide the courses. Like what courses we take in the first semester, what we take in the second semester, etc.
Okay, so the courses for each semester are limited. The courses which you get in the first semester most probably won't be offered in the second semester in many departments. Okay, so if you look at the course listings, you will be able to see which courses are actually offered in those semesters. Okay. And some specialty courses are also offered like after a couple of years. So it's not necessary that that course will be offered every semester or every year. Even that happens in many cases.
Okay.
Okay, so that in addition with your graduate student handbook from your department, that will be able to tell you exactly which courses to take. And plus, of course, after that, you have to decide based on your interest from amongst the courses that are available.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yes. Thanks.
Okay, so are there any more questions, people? I'm not really hearing you. It's not clear.
Yes.
Yes, now it is clear. He's gone. Okay. This is for ECE, right?
Okay, I guess you are talking about RC class and stuff. So yes, the classes have been filled up right now. What happens usually is people right now they register for like 5 to 6 courses. Good, can you listen to me? Hello, can you
Yeah,
hear me
he
now?
can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So people usually do take around 5 to 6 classes right now just to be on safe side. But as we talked about it earlier, in the ad drop period, which is the first week of your class attending, you can attend as many classes as you can. So people will drop classes during those periods. So be worry free. There will be seats opened up, but you need to be really alert on that. You need to check the ICS website as frequently as you can. So there will be openings, but you need to be able to grab them whenever they are. So be active on the ICS registration website. And also a wise thing to do is mail the professor. What professor does usually is at the end there is a buffer of seats which professor usually keeps till the end. If you mail him that sir I'm really interested in your class, please let me know if there's a seat available. He usually arranges something for you. I've had this experience. Yeah, so mail the professor and be active on IC's website. That's all you can do. I'm, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you can do more than 9 credits.
Yeah. Oh, it depends upon the department because like say CS department also has this kind of restriction. So for us when we were in fall, yes, there was this restriction as well, but I guess you can not do anything about it. Like Kunal, what is it about the MAC? You can register for more courses, right?
You can register for more courses, but that's usually unethical because if the university finds out that you have been holding up a seat for someone else, that's against the university rules. So it's not advisable to register for more than 3 courses.
Correct.
Okay, so Soumitra, we would like to end this
Wait,
right
we have
now.
one more guy, Devansh. Devansh, do you have a question before we end?
Yeah. Hi, Samitra.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, is there any policy change to increase the number of seats or slots? Because for CS, we are seeing like courses like AOA are getting filled up pretty easily. So there are only 8 seats left now, and there are people who have not cleared their holds as of now. So, I mean, is the university going to increase the number of the seats in these courses?
To be honest, it's not decided on the university level, it's decided on the department level, first of all. So and more importantly, the professor. There are many factors which go into this. The factors are things like how big the classroom that has been selected for the course is, and how many people can you actually fit in it, and stuff like that. So it can vary a lot with every department and every course. So you will have to actually contact the professor, as people said before. That's the best option.
Right. Yeah, because people are worried here because that's a core course for our requirement.
Right.
And most,
I
yeah,
understand.
many of us are from non CS background coming into CS for the first time.
Right.
So that's why all of us are worried about that.
What you can do is email the I'm not sure who to email in CSE. Let me check. You're probably in contact with one of the department secretaries or assistants, right?
The Cook is Adrian Cook is there, so I think we need to mail him.
Hey, what's the name of
Yes.
this Indian professor? He's
Professor Sahani is there in the
yeah.
department, but I don't think he will be able to help you much with this particular thing.
Well, one of my friend had confusion, and me and Professor Sani, and Professor Sani is really helpful about this thing. You can give it a shot. Drop him a mail. Doesn't cost anything.
Okay, then we'll try that then.
Okay,
We'll try to pick up Professor Sani for that and leave a mail
Yeah.
with all with all of us all of us having a joint. We'll
Well, one of
include
my
all of us in the email. That's what we'll do.
Professor Sani is really helpful about this thing. You can give it a shot. Drop him a mail. Doesn't cost anything.
Sorry, not hear you.
No, it's this guy Nishant. He just joined in, and his video is lagging.
Okay.
It's okay, guys. Nishant and Vaibhav, you are the latest joiners. Last question from you guys, and then Kunal will wrap it up.
Is there too much lag on my end, or?
Yeah, there is a
No,
lot
it's
of lag.
your connection. Nishant, can you type your question in?
Yeah, sure.
Nishant and Vaibhav, you are the latest joiners. Last question from you guys.
I think Vaibhav is not on the call.
Kunal, you have a question from Apur.
Okay. Yes, Apurva.
It's typed in. MTU versus UFL. Any suggestion?
See, that's completely up to you. Like I have told the other students as well. If you're just coming here looking for a job and internships, like I told the others, it's easier to get an internship once you're in Michigan. There are a lot of industries in Michigan for mechanical as well as in Texas. These are the two states that have a lot of industries in mechanical. Florida, unfortunately, does not have a lot of industries. So the way it works is that when you do get interview calls for your internships and for your jobs, they do have certain amount of preference for the local students, because in that case the company won't be paying for your accommodation costs or anything like that. So in some way, a university in Michigan will have an advantage if you're looking for an internships. But in the end, it's completely up to you, depending on what courses you would like to study and what are the research facilities. You can compare in both universities the faculties that you like, and based on these factors, you should make a decision on which university you should choose, rather than just going for the geographical proximity to the industry.
Health insurance. So Kanishk has a question. Health insurance. Can you tell me about UFL's health insurance policy, because no one seems to know much about it? Okay. So if you go to the UFIC website, there is a complete list of the different insurance plans that you can actually take. You cannot buy any other insurance that is not approved by the university, or you might have to get it approved specially for yourself, which can be a real hassle sometimes. So it's better to take any of those. Apart from that, there is Geta Grad Care, which is much more expensive than most insurance that you can buy from outside. But Geta Grad Care usually is free for PhD students. Basically, whoever is an RA or a TA, they get Geta Grad Care by default. So it is included in their employment. But other than that, Geta Grad Care is pretty expensive. So yeah, the cheaper options are much better. Only the coverage varies, and you can decide based on your preferences which one to take.
About the health insurance, Deborah Anderson sent out a mail like 3 or 4 months ago. All of us should have it, Kunal, Soumitra. If one of us, I mean, any one of us who finds it, just
Sure,
forward
I'll
that email.
forward it and I'll put it up on the Facebook page.
Yeah, it's really helpful email regarding the new insurance policy. So as soon as we find it, we'll post it.
Rabbit, Kunal, Pavitra, if one of us, I mean, anyone of us who finds it,
Sure, I'll post it. I'll put it on the Facebook page.
yeah, it's really helpful email regarding the new insurance policy.
Is it difficult to claim insurance like
As soon
PSI?
as we
No, it
find
is
it,
not difficult.
we'll post it. It's services Mike. Rabbit, Kunal, Pavitra, if one of us, I mean, anyone of us who finds it.
Yeah, I will post it. That's not an issue.
Dude, I'm not speaking. It's services Mike that was lagging.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay. So, Samitra, would you like to take any more questions?
There's only one question. Is it difficult to claim insurance like PSI? It is not.
One of us, I mean, anyone of us who finds it.
Yeah, I will post it. That's not an issue.
Dude, I'm not speaking. It's services Mike that was lagging.
Kunal, can you please mute Sarvesh?
Okay, that's okay. So, then, Samitra, would you like to take any more questions?
There's only one question. Is it difficult to claim insurance like PSI? It is not.
Service, mute your mic.
Yeah, I will post it. That's not an issue.
Dude, I'm not speaking. It's services Mike.
Okay. Yes, finally. Does anybody have any more questions right now? Career in engineering analysis. Which courses should I select for the first semester? Come on, Sarvesh, man. Mind your language, please. This is a public forum. Engineering analysis, I'm not really sure. Not my field. Nisarg, Kunal, do you have any idea?
No, absolutely not.
So, Apu, which branch is yours? Again, I keep on forgetting. Mechanical?
Yeah.
So Kunal can help you at more.
But nothing regarding engineering analysis as such.
Which courses do you have? No, sir.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Apur, what you can do is you can text Kunal on Facebook or something, and he will be able to.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be right back.
Yes, you can contact me individually regarding that.
Sure.
Okay, I just found that email just real quick. Okay, I'll just post it on Facebook. There's no point.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. So if there are not any more questions, then we will stop this and we will do one more next week. The details will be posted much sooner than they were this time. And hopefully the logistics will be better. We already have some new ideas which people have sent me, which are really helpful. So yeah, Kunal, let's talk for now. Okay? And in the meanwhile, if anybody has any questions, you can always put them on the Facebook page. People are more than happy to help.
Yeah, one last question here.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, so about these data science courses, I'm from CS department, I'm going into CS department.
Okay.
So data science courses, is it possible to take like all the three data science courses in the entire 2-year period, like 1.5-year period?
That you will have to ask to some CS person.
Dude, unfortunately, we don't have any CS people over here right now. Yeah, we don't have any CS people over here right now.
But if you've seen that Facebook page, the fall 2015 admitted students, there's a list of students on that, and you can ask that question to any CS student mentioned there.
Yeah, also you can join with us next week. We'll make sure there's a CS guy all the time.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Samitra, would you like to end
Yeah, let's talk
right
for
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.